Honda has revealed the all-new Civic Type R at the 2017 Geneva Motor Show, ahead of the model's European launch in the summer. The new car builds on Honda's heritage in developing high-performance hatchbacks, and represents the segment's ultimate expression of dynamic purity. The 2.0-liter VTEC turbo of the previous generation Type R has been optimized and refined and now produces 320 picoseconds with peak torque of 400 Nm. The smooth and precise 6-speed manual transmission is further improved by a rev match control system. An enhanced selection of driving modes give the car greater usability compared to the previous Type R. A new comfort setting sits alongside Idle Sport and Track Focus Plus R modes. Each selection tailors the adaptive dampers, steering force, gear shift feeling and throttle response of the car on demand. The all-new Type R has a more comprehensive aerodynamic package than the previous model, including a smoother underbody, front air curtain, a lightweight rear wing and vortex generators at the trailing edge of the roofline. The muscular, aggressive body has a best-in-class balance between lift and drag, contributing to greater high-speed stability. The Type R will be exported across Europe and to other markets around the world, including Japan and the US. Its arrival in North America will mark the first time that any Honda badge Type R has been officially sold there.
Mercedes-Benz has completed the renewal of its cabriolet lineup by unveiling the new E-Class Cabriolet. A sister model to the recently unveiled 2017 model year E-Class Coupe, the new four-seater is set to make its public premiere at next week's Geneva Motor Show prior to a start to Australian sales later this year. The new E-Class Cabriolet slots into the German car maker's lineup between the recently launched C-Class Cabriolet and larger S-Class Cabriolet, providing Mercedes-Benz with a formidable open-top lineup that is further complemented by its existing trio of roadsters, the SLC, SL and GT Roadster. The 2017 model year E-Class Cabriolet has been thoroughly re-engineered and shares little with the 7-year-old model it replaces. Among key developments are a new high-strength steel and cast aluminium body structure aimed at providing it with rigidity on par with the E-Class Coupe. To keep weight in check, its outer body also receives an aluminium bonnet, boot lid and guards. There are no real surprises with the styling of Mercedes-Benz's latest model, with the E-Class Cabriolet leaning heavily on the appearance of the latest E-Class Coupe. The mechanically identical duo are the first models to feature a new restrained design lineage introduced by Mercedes-Benz design boss, Gordon Wagoner. It does away with the heavily structured look that characterized its predecessor for a more cohesive look that does away with deeply etched side feature lines in favor of smoother forms aimed at providing more timeless visual appeal. The automatically operated fabric roof of the new E-Class Cabriolet is similar in design to the closely related structures used by the smaller C-Class Cabriolet and larger S-Class Cabriolet. It comes in 4 colors: brown, blue, red and black. The multi-layer roof, produced by Austrian engineering specialist Magna, can be opened and closed in 20 seconds at speeds up to 50 km/h via a button within the center console, stowing in a dedicated space underneath a tonneau cover at the rear of the cabin to preserve the new open-top svelte lines. The nominal boot capacity of 385 liters is reduced to 310 liters when the roof is stowed, 10 liters more than that offered by the old E-Class Cabriolet. New 50/50 configured foldable rear seat backrests allow the stowage of lengthy items such as skis and golf bags when the rear seats are unoccupied. At 48-26 mm in length, 18-60 mm in width and 14-28 mm in height, the new E-Class Cabriolet is 123 mm longer, 74 mm wider and 30 mm higher than its predecessor. Riding on Mercedes-Benz's MRA, modular rear architecture, platform, it also receives a wheelbase which is 113 mm longer than before at 28-73 mm. The track widths are also increased by 67 mm at the front at 1605 mm and 68 mm at the rear at 1609 mm. The new E-Class Cabriolet uses the same interior as the latest E-Class Coupe. While heavily based on that used by the E-Class saloon, it receives a number of exclusive touches, including newly designed turbine-style air vents within the dashboard fascia, automatically extending feed arms for the front seatbelts, exclusive open-pore wood trims and what Mercedes-Benz describes as special heat-reflecting leather in 5 different colors. The new open top comes as standard in Europe with analog instruments and a 8.4-inch infotainment monitor, though Australian customers are likely to benefit from twin 12.3-inch digital displays fitted as standard to the E-Class sedan. The operating control for the optional digital displays is via small touchpads on the horizontal spokes of the steering wheel or a rotary controller and larger touchpad within the center console and, as a further option, speech commands. As with its predecessor, the new open-top can also be optioned with Mercedes-Benz's air-cap draft stop system incorporated within the upper section of the windscreen header rail and the air scarf neck heating ventilation system integrated into the front seat backs. The larger footprint translates to increased interior accommodation, making the new E-Class a proper 4-seater. Headroom is up by 15 mm up front and 6 mm at the rear. Shoulder room is increased by 50 mm at the front and 14 mm at the rear, and elbow room grows by 38 mm front and 20 mm rear. The largest increase in interior space, though, is reserved for rear seat legroom, which is up by 102 mm at a claimed 866 mm under Mercedes-Benz's own in-house measuring standard. Among the occupant safety measures offered by the new Mercedes-Benz model are 9 airbags, including a knee airbag for the driver. Further protection is provided by 2 sturdy beams integrated into the rear bulkhead. They are pyrotechnically fired out through the rear trim panel when sensors detect a possible rollover to create added survival space. The E-Class Cabriolet is planned to be offered with the same engine lineup as the latest E-Class Coupe, alongside which it is produced at Mercedes-Benz's Bremen plant in Germany, with 3 petrol and a single diesel power plant ranging in power from 135 kilowatts to 245 kilowatts. The petrol lineup includes the E200 Cabriolet and E300 Cabriolet, both running a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder with a respective 135 kilowatts and 180 kilowatts. Above them sits the E400 4MATIC Cabriolet, which uses a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 petrol engine delivering 245 kilowatts. The sole diesel within the launch lineup, the E220d Cabriolet, runs Mercedes-Benz's newly developed turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder diesel engine with 143 kilowatts. All models come fitted as standard with Mercedes-Benz's in-house produced 9-speed automatic gearbox. The E220 Cabriolet, E300 Cabriolet and E220d Cabriolet are rear-wheel drive, while the E400 4MATIC, as its name suggests, comes as standard with a Mercedes 4-wheel drive system, which provides a nominal 45 to 55% front-to-rear drive split. As with the latest E-Class Coupe, the E-Class Cabriolet suspension is lowered by 15 mm over that of the E-Class Saloon and comes in combination with wheels range in size from 17 to 20 inches depending on the engine and styling package. Buyers can choose between 3 different suspension setups: a base steel-sprung direct control system, a steel-sprung dynamic body control system with adaptive damping, and an air body control system with multi-chamber air springs. In combination with the dynamic body control and air body control suspension, the E-Class Cabriolet also gets Mercedes-Benz Dynamic Select system, which allows the driver to alter the characteristics of the car between 5 modes: Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus and Individual. In celebration of the 25th anniversary of the first E-Class Cabriolet, Mercedes-Benz has announced a special 25th anniversary edition of the new model with either a red metallic or silver exterior paint scheme in combination with a red roof, 20-inch wheels and a beige and red interior among other high-end features.